Hey everybody, here's my mallet smash from video 331. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, so cool, so cool. It is still wet, so I'm not going to point out different areas of it. But I just wanted to show you. I am just really happy with it. And the next mallet smash will have neutral colors. That's what I was tempted to switch to, and I'm glad I didn't, because I just... Okay. Really? So, here's some close-ups. Loving it. Set that aside to dry. Now let me get my... let me get my stuff in order now, again. Okay. So let me see where that's at, and then I have, I want to tell you about, there we go. I did have a video up for a short bit last night, and I posted on Facebook Acrylic Pouring Basics page about my Deco Art top coat, this stuff, which I had reviewed. And this one, it turned out great. This was their product and their top coat, and it's flawless. This one I did, and I had taped the back. And then when I pulled the tape off, I noticed like right here a little bit, like a little thing. And so I pulled, and then the whole thing just came off. So I was a little upset, more perplexed. But then I took the video off, because it was not fair of me to put that up without talking to the rep that I've been talking with. So that is why some of you may know what I'm talking about and others may not. But I am showing this because I want to express my respect for the Deco Art company and the man I have been in contact with who offered me the samples. And I sent the video and pictures to him last night, and this morning, like 8 a.m., I had an email, you know, let's figure out what's going on, exactly what paints did you use, and, you know, so we went back and forth a couple emails, and he's like, you know, we're gonna try and figure this out, I'm gonna give, you know, the lab people the info, and so I really respect that, the swiftness and the response, and the fact that they are listening to me. Whether or not anything will come from it, I don't know. I have two thoughts. One, maybe the paint wasn't cured enough, and this is poured on very thick and heavy, unlike Liquitex gloss varnish, which I just apply a very super thin. This is very thick, so maybe the moisture of it pulled it all up. I am not sure. So if you have this and you are using it, my main advice is let that paint cure. So give it a month before you use this top coat. So for now, that's my main advice, because that's what I'm thinking could have happened, because everything else was the same. The paint was the same I always use. The canvas is the same I always use. So the only difference was the top coat. So, thinking maybe that's it. Maybe it was a moisture issue. But anywho, enough with that. I got some pretty skins I can do now, something with now. But, so yeah. So they've had really good customer service, which is a plus. Because I have a couple companies that I just love working with for, I mean, things other than, you know, art, just because they've got such great customer service that makes all the difference in the world. Alrighty, so this is an old canvas that I gessoed over. It was just an ugly painting. So I'm going to do a sandwich pour with silicone. And I'm going to do WD-40 silicone. And let's see, here's a cup. So I'm going to use Grumbacher Processed Yellow, Artist's Loft Green Yellow, Grumbacher Cadmium Red Medium, and then a little bit of this Mystery Blue. So I should make sure everything is shook up. If I can open it. So there's not a lot, won't be a lot of color in this because the pill containers are only like, I measured it out once, 1.5 ounces maybe. I'm gonna pour the red over here so that I don't spill. Same with the blue. Ugh, I don't even have like half of it filled. So there's recipes on how I mix my paint, and there's, you can find those. These are all mixed with Floetrol and water, except for that Mystery Blue, which, heck if I know what's in it. I'm assuming some combination of Floetrol, water, paint. I really don't know. So I'm going to use the WD-40 like I used to use when I started doing flip and drags. I'm just going, it's the black can, I'm going to spray it in the bottom of this. I'm going to do it there. Might be off camera, but I don't want it. Spray on the canvas because then it'll have pock marks. So I just mixed up my white, which is Dutch Boy Duraclean. And if you're watching this video, school finally ended for me. Woohoo! Okay. And then I'm going to pour this from up high. Now you can see from the silicone, it all just released clean. Don't go. Don't want it all going over the edge. So I'm kind of holding this in the middle so that I don't lose it. I knew the white would dull it, but I didn't quite think it would be this pale. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do a flip and drag through it. Might look horrible, might look good, not really sure. I'm just filling this pill container up again. should have waited for more to tilt off. There's a lot of paint on here. Kind of scary how much paint is on this canvas. I will probably do another flip and drag through it. Depending. Let's see how it looks. Much paint. All right, let's see. Interesting. Got a lot going on. I really like that part. Some parts I wish had more, it was calmer. Just trying to figure out how that could be accomplished. I don't really want to tilt it. Just trying to get it down the sides. Okay, so turned out really pretty. Let's see how much. Not too deep, so I think we are in the clear as far as too much paint. Whoops, look at that. I didn't want. All right. Just touch up some edges a little. And there you have it. There's a close-up of those cells over there. Pretty cool. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.